also have another guest joining us on the broadcast, Major Mohommed Ali Shah. Very good morning and thank you for joining us. You know, we access certain visuals as our viewers can see that the CCTV footage, it is quite clear that there were 7 attackers who came in different bikes and stopped the victim and then attacked him. So as I was discussing with Mr. Ved Bhushan, that these people are not afraid of the acts that, you know, they are making, and of course there is some sort of a manipulation that takes place. So we call these people as terrorists?
Riyanka, very well put up by you. In fact, you know, yes, they are terrorists. There's no doubt about it. There are no second thoughts about it at all. And not just 7, not just 2, not just 7. There are much more. There's a bigger plan. And let me tell you, the harshest punishment should be given to anyone, basically, anyone who indulges in these kind of heinous crimes, so that an exemplary measure is taken and this thing is not repeated. Now, also one more thing that surprises me, Riyanka, until 2 days back, I was of the opinion that, oh, such a gruesome killing happened and nobody from the neighborhood bothered. No one came forward, no one dialed the police, no one really came to and for their safety. So people, see, I am an ex-serviceman, so I would definitely have intervened. Definitely. Even at the peril of my life, I would have saved my neighbor or my friend, whoever, I would have. So we expect everyone to be like the way we are, right? But I was in a situation, Riyanka, day before yesterday evening, where I dialed the police several times. But for half an hour, I was not successful in making the call through. Thereafter, when they responded also, the response was absolutely shameful. I would say, I would not like to tell you how shameful it was. Now, Mr. Ved Bhushan says here, sir, as you've been in the police, sir, I refuse to believe that the neighbors of where the killing took place did not dial the police. They would have. What we should also inquire is, were there any attempts made by any general person to dial the police, and what was the police's response on that? Because the video that surfaced of a gruesome killing and that man begging for help and he's saying he has not done anything, I just do not believe that our countrymen have lost that kind of humanity, that no one came forward, his neighbors didn't come forward, they did not know. I refuse to believe that. I also believe that they must have come forward. They must have not come forward overtly, but very simple. If you are scared for your life, to go to your bathroom and then dial 100, who's stopping you? Who's watching you? But the question here lies, because I have personally experienced a response of the emergency helpline number. It was ridiculous. My experience with the police tells me that the police are very efficient. They work very hard. They toil, and it's a very thankless job, because no one is ultimately grateful to them, no one really appreciates them, no one recognizes their efforts. A traffic cop, for example, he slogs from day in, day out in the hot sun. But ultimately we look at him like a villain, because he cuts a challan. Obviously, if you jump a red light or if you overspeed, he will cut a challan. But the golden question is that the response of the police, why did it come late first? How were the assailants, the killers, allowed to fled the spot and go missing for some time at least? They should have been nabbed and dead. In the army, we have something known as QRT, which is a quick reaction team. I've been a QRT commander. That's what I can tell you. In QRT, we used to sleep with our belts and our boots and our weapon on and the sling around our neck. So in case of an eventuality, we could be in a position to react within 10 seconds. 10 seconds. A small platoon of only 10 men. A small platoon of 10 men ready to react within an eventuality of 10 seconds. And I'm not exaggerating there. If army can do that, why not police? So most certainly I would say, firstly, the radicals should be given the harshest punishment. Radicalization should not be encouraged. Hate should not be encouraged from any side. Today there are a lot of hate sentiments going around. So that should be curbed. And I really applaud your channel for bringing out very balanced, mature reporting and mature voices, so that we can curb hate and also so that there can be an improvement further on, Riyanka.
Major Shah, what do you think should be the first and foremost move that should be made? As you mentioned that this thing should be curbed, the mentality should be curbed, and peace is what should prevail. We all do not want to see such incidents because it is of course really upsetting, and it causes terror in the minds of people who are innocent.
Okay, very good question again, once again. Now what can be done, I will tell you. A lot can be done actually. I'll equate it with a small example. I was serving in Nagaland and my corps commander at that time there had mentioned that any person, any local wanting to come and meet at the gate should be welcome. You should be heard. You should be given a patient hearing because you never know who can give an information where to who. And that is how our corps, under the leadership of the general, did extremely well. I will give you a small example. I am not trying to accuse anyone, but yesterday, whole day, I tried the number of the Commissioner of Delhi. I have his number with me, and Mr. Asthana. I tried I sent him an SMS, a WhatsApp, but there was no response. I tried today morning as well, but there was no response. So obviously, because people believe that, oh, if I'm a police officer, I should not be there, I'm too senior, I should not be there to serve the people at the lowest rank. I am there for the other things. Basically, anybody should not be underestimated. Any input, any information coming should be taken seriously. Why is there a law and order problem? Again, it is a communication gap between the normal people and the police. The normal people would try to communicate to the police would not be receptive of the information, and that is the only reason why they say, even in movies for that matter, the police reaches late. Well, whereas my personal experience is, I have done operations with them, I have worked with them, they work very hard. They work very hard and it is thankless. Now, again, secondly, regarding judiciary, the harshest punishment should be made. They say prevention is better than cure. If the fear of police or law and order is there in anyone's mind, they would not even attempt a heinous crime like that. But obviously, because the fear of police is not there in the minds, because they know if you dial the police helpline number, nobody will come forward to help you out. They know it somewhere. That is why they know they can come in the broad daylight, do what they want, how they want. I mean, this is ridiculous, absolutely. It's barbaric. It is heinous, Priyanka.
All right, Major Shah, thank you for giving your inputs on this particular incident.